Hello everybody and welcome back to more Metroid Fusion. In the last episode we got quite a bit done. We completed sectors 1 and 2 and now in this episode we are starting sector 4, Aqua. We found out last time Ceres is on the rampage, a ultra high speed monster of some sort, and we must defeat him. Which is, you know, all fine and dandy. But we gotta figure out a couple other things first. This is a save room, I believe, yeah? Yeah, save room. Before we go fight Ceres, arguably one of the best bosses in this game, we need to collect a few items. You know, because I decided I was gonna 100% this game. And I want to make sure everyone knows they're getting the items they need, you know? Granted, we could have gotten these items a little bit later, and you'll see why, but I just wanted to grab them now. Having extra missiles is not necessarily a necessity, but it's nice. Also, I forgot to mention it last time, but if you ever just jump straight up, here, I'll do it down here so you can actually see it. You just jump straight up and you meant to, you know, do a spin jump like this, you can always press A again mid-air to start spinning. So if you mess up, say your wall jump, and you press A on it, or up on accident, you're free to do as you need. Alright. We're honestly making some pretty good progress thus far. Getting through here. Got an extra E-tank, that's pretty good. Making pretty good progress into this area. I can't imagine we'll be in here for terribly long. I believe this is a... yeah, this is a save station. You know, I've never saved outside of, like, the main saves. I mean, I guess I did in my first playthrough. I did save at, like, the more obscure save areas because I was nervous, you know? I was worried that I would do poorly. Which I think is a fair, you know, fair thing to say. But, you know. Let's jump up here. Got a missile tank. And I think that does it for all the missile tanks now. Because up here is something we can't access quite yet. And here we go. I think one thing I like about this game is it's just like, it's both not and also is like very intuitive, because like the game tells you where you need to go, right? Oops. The game tells you pretty much where you need to go, but you just have to kind of find your own way, and it's not always obvious. Alright, well, we went to Ceres, but there's only bones. That's not good. Alright, let's just keep listening to the charging sound effect. This is a little creepy. Oh! Oh god! This is Ceres. The boss fight is fairly straightforward. Tries to attack you. Best way to deal with it. Ow. Best way to deal with it is just by using, just waiting as long as possible and using the charge beam. You want to hit him directly in the face. Not like that though. We didn't hit him very hard. There we go. That was a good shot. I think if done correctly, you can actually beat Saris in like 5 charge shots or something. I'm clearly not there yet. I'm not good enough. Not a speedrunner. But this is like your best strategy. Generally, you don't want to be in the water because he's, you know, much faster than you. Saris is a strong lad. There we go. Saris is dead. It's Core X time, as you know. Now, once again, I would say try to avoid the water as much as possible. It's kind of your worst enemy here. Regardless, we now have the Speed Booster power. Run until Speed Boost begins. Unlike in Super, and I think Dread as well, there's not... And then also Samus Returns, because I think it's in Samus Returns. There's no button that you need to press to activate Speed Booster. It just automatically activates as it goes, you know, as time flies, while you're having fun. You may recognize this room. It's because we were in here like literally 2 minutes ago, collecting some items. So now, there's an area that we haven't checked out yet, that I will be doing now. Which requires us to have the Speed Booster. Oh boy. And here we are. So, you want to run up against that wall a little bit, and then just start holding left. Spamming the shoot button. You'll activate Speed Booster, and kablamo. Get through the wall. And you get to lower the water levels. You get a free missile tank for your job. Job well done. But I think that's pretty much all you get. Now, if done correctly here and done quickly enough, you can actually jump down here, jump and hold to the right, and you'll go to Shine Spark across the way, and it'll be a little bit faster. But we like items, so we are gonna clear this out first. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Here we go. Oh, I messed up. Alright, we'll just not Speed Booster across. You can also Shine Spark across here to get this missile tank. Obviously not necessary, but you can. Alright. Now let's just get out of Sector 4. We are donezo with Sector 4. And we'll open this door too. That way we don't have to deal with that little guy ever again. But yeah, Sector 4 is done. It's time for us to... I think we're going to Sector 3 now. I believe. Or 6? It's 6 or 3, I can't remember for sure. So, Saris had been infected by the X2. Well, as a result, you recovered another ability. At this rate, you may be able to face the SAX yet. But that's still a ways off. HQ has more support data. This time it's missile upgrade data. You desperately need this, but the data room here is sealed with a level 4 lock, the highest security level. Let's avoid opening sensitive areas unless it's necessary. Also, the route to data room in Sector 2 is blocked by still more SAX activity. I note a deliberate activity pattern, as if it's blocking your recovery intentionally. Samus, looks like your best option for this download is Sector 3, Pyre. You will find the Pyre data room on your map after using a navigation room there. Is your objective clear? Now head for Sector 3. I assume it's PYR for Pyro, but I could be wrong. Anyway, we're going to Sector 3. It's time for the red area. So we can upgrade our missiles, fellas. Upgrading missiles is... It feels good, to say the least. It's a feels good moment. Also, you may be wondering how I'm doing like the shining animation there. Basically, while you're running, you'll press down very quickly after releasing your hold, the direction you're holding, and you'll be able to hold the charge shot or the shine spark, and you can just jump and shine spark in whichever way you'd like. Thankfully, the X have not invaded this area yet. The data room here is sealed by another security hatch. In order to download, you must find the security room here and activate level 2 hatches. This may allow the SAX and X parasites into an area, but we are left with no choice. Your recovery is our main goal. The data room is here. As I explained, security rooms can't be shown on the map. Be careful, Samus. You'll see very violent organisms here. And avoid the ultra-heated areas. Your suit can't take such high temperatures yet, but we're working on it. Level 2 hatches are green. Release a lock, proceed to the data room for download. Super missile data is ready. Your firepower will triple. First, activate green hatches, then go to the data room. There are no ultra-heated areas on this route, so turn back if you enter one. And little Robo Purple Guy is right. There are no ultra-heated areas in our route here, which is just great. Alright. But down here, I think it's this one? Yeah. There is a missile tank, which is very cool. Alright. I think it's been long enough. Yep. There we go. We now have access to the security room and level 2 hatches. I don't know if I really like the Metroid Fusion's rendition of this. Of like the item fanfare. Oh, cool. We killed him. Alright. I believe I can't access this yet. Yeah, can't access that yet. Looks like we need some upgrade. Couldn't tell you which, though. Ow. But let's just go to that data room, get our super missiles, and get out of here. First, regular missile tanks. There we go. Alright. Now you can hurt these guys with your charge beam, but it's a bit of a challenge. Ow. They do quite a bit of damage in this area, as the computer was telling you. But here we are, we're at the data room. Let's get our super missile on. And that's right, super missiles are not on a separate counter. They don't have their own number, they're just upgraded missiles. Oh, that's odd. Huh. That wasn't there before. But as you can tell, super missiles are very strong. They legitimately do triple the missile's firepower. I think. I don't know the numbers in Fusion. I know in Super Metroid, supers are, I believe, 6 times as effective 6 times more effective rather than regular missiles. Forgot to mute Discord, so if you just give me a moment. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. This is the security robot. You fire missiles into his to its big old brain, big old Brian. Not like that. But if you do end up running out of missiles, charge shots also work. Oh, I didn't think it was gonna stop there. Dang. You can also, while you're hanging, you can also angle your shots, which ended up helping us just now. But yeah, if you haven't been 100%ing the game thus far, and you don't have like a ton of missiles, no worries. Yeah, no, literally don't worry about it. You can always just charge shot it for damage. Obviously, it will take a bit longer since you're using charge shots, which are at this point weaker than supers. It'll be fine. Alright. Yep. Another thing we can't access yet because we don't have some upgrade. I don't know what it could be, he said, nonchalantly. But now that we got the upgrade data here, it's time for us to go to the next area. And we don't need to hit the recharge room. Alright, here we go. I see that you encountered a rogue security robot. You may destroy it if you meet it again. Your safety is vital. But as to your brief, level 2 security locks are released, so sectors 5 and 6 are open. That means those sectors have likely been infiltrated by X. They are much harder to stop than we initially suspected. Sector 5 ARC is sub-zero. You're still susceptible to cold from the vaccine side effects, so you'll take damage if units set foot in there. Avoid Sector 5 for now, but in the meantime, HQ is working on data to adjust your suit for extreme temperatures. Once we have the transmission, you can download it, but the X have destroyed all the data rooms you've used so far. I no longer doubt their capacity for critical thought. You'll have to use the data room in the night habitat, Sector 6, Knock, so go to Sector 6 and access a navigation room there. Tread lightly, Samus. You're the only one who can do this, and the X may be much more dangerous than we know. Ooh, whoa, that's scary. Anyway, let's go to Sector 6. What's this?
Does Samus suspect anything?
No, I do not think so.
Good. Monitor her closely.
Affirmative. Out.
Well, that's mysterious.
Isn't that concerning? It is. It's concerning. But not as concerning as you think. This is me when I'm tired and I'm trying to think of like witty commentary to say by myself. So please bear with me as I struggle through this. We'll struggle together. Okay? We're in this together. Alright. Sector 6 is a little bit of a bigger sector, but that's okay. The various suit data is here from HQ, ready to download. Get moving to a data room, but there's a problem. X from the Sub-Zero sector ARC are in Sector 6 Knock, and they've been changed by the cold. If you absorb one, you'll be frozen from within. This seems like a deliberate tactic. Once you download the various suit modification, you'll be out of danger. Just be extremely careful until then.
The Knock data room is here. Remember, avoid the blue X.
Use your beam to stun them in order to get by. Be careful. They're hunting you actively now, Samus. This area is very dark. Proceed with extreme caution. So yeah, we are now in Sector 6, Knock, aka Nocturne. Ow. Little bees. Oh right, this doesn't do anything. Forgot. Alright. So you got the bees in here. But over here is our prize. More missiles. I think we have half the missiles at this point. There's also a little something over here. Alright, I gotta do this. Kaplooey. Alright. So far, so good. So I don't think I think having a fully charged shot hit an X, a blue X, will temporarily stun them. But also, they do 60 points. I think they do a little more than 60 points of damage. Oh, shoot! There we go. We in there? I got hit, but it's okay. Let go! I actually don't know what's over here. Oh, heals. Perfect. I'll definitely take some heals. Oh, and there's the save room. Yeah, I don't need this. But heals? Yes. I will say Sector 6 Knocked is like the first like big checkpoint. It's basically like, okay, you're playing the game before technically, but are you playing it now? It's like it's the, what is it called? It's a hip check? I don't know, man. I'm so bad with words. Nope, can't access that. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. It's the SAX. Uh-oh. Just so you guys know, it is possible for the SAX to notice you in this area. What happens if the SAX notices you? You gotta run. And I mean run. To here. You have to just run to here, basically, and get through the door without dying. It's not the worst thing, but ow. Okay, how do I get around this? Not like that. Well, oh well. There is a thing I wanted to show everybody that's kind of neat about... Oh, I already did it. Okay, I know what I'm looking at now. So this is fine. I want to show it before I continue on. There we go. So while... Oh. What? Huh. Maybe I'm stupid. I thought there was a glitch where you could actually be touching an X that's like... that's still behind like one of the things without absorbing any of the other ones around you. But I either A, did it wrong, or B, I'm just stupid. I probably just did it wrong. Also, hey, come back here. That's mine. What the hell? Alright. So, this boss doesn't actually do that much damage. It's also fairly straightforward. Yeah, like, it's already going kaplooey. wonder if I can do this. Nope. Oh my gosh. Even with the supers. Alright. We now have our various suit recovered. And we're going to be an awful color combination of violet and puke yellow. I don't think that's a color, but it's there. So I hope you're excited. Here, wait. Can I? No, okay. I was just curious if there's a easier way to access that, but there's not. But now that we have the various suit, we can freely absorb blue X parasites. And they restore 30 HP. Oh, that's unfortunate that I messed that up. Oh well. They restore 30 HP, which means nothing. They're just they heal you. You can also still stun them, and you know, like use it to get health back. But after they've absorbed you one time, they will start running away. No. Oh well. Not the biggest issue. Just gotta do the loop one more time. But yeah, as you can see, they're running away now. They realize Samus is a threat. But it's okay. Oh my gosh. I still can't play this game to save my life. Alright. So the way you're supposed to... Oh. Well. Come on now. The way you're supposed to do that is not the way I did it at all. But... the way I did it is just fine. I like wall jumping. It makes it fun. And also, we couldn't go into this room before because of all the free-floating cold X parasites. But now we can. And our reward is another missile. There we go. So yeah, even if you're not using this series necessarily as like a guide, like a 100% guide, there are definitely better alternatives, I would say. Like, for example, just an actual guide. But, you know, if you are using this as a guide, one, great, awesome. I'm glad I've decided to 100% this game. Two, there are some things I'm not going to cover that are, like, secrets. Like, there is a secret in this game that... Oops. That I know about. I don't know how to do it, though. Like, I'm not going to be able to do it. For those of you who, like, know... For those of you who know this game, you know what I'm talking about. But for those of you who don't, just look it up. Just look up, like, Metroid Fusion, secret, secrets and glitches or something. How did that X download the Varisuit data? This doesn't seem to make any sense at all, unless the X have the ability to process data organically. At any rate, you have the Varisuit data. Now you'll be protected from extreme temperatures. More importantly, the SAX will no longer be able to freeze you, so you can escape easier. But you're still too weak. That thing is too much for you. You currently have no way of damaging it. My simulations indicate that a penetrating weapon like the plasma beam might work. Developing modification data will take HQ some time, though. There's also a chance that you may be able to restore your plasma beam by absorbing a large core X as you did with the charge beam function. As for restoring ice beam functionality, I doubt it. Your current cellular makeup would reject that addition. Therefore, HQ has developed an ice missile upgrade. This will add a freezing effect to your missiles. It'll help. Go to Sector 5 for the download. Is your objective clear? Now get moving. Alright, cool. One thing to note is, I think at this point we're now like... I think we're probably like a third of the way through the game now. Which is pretty solid. Pretty solid. You know, basically 2 videos deep. We're a third of the way through. That's pretty good. But just like last episode, I think, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna cut. No. Well. Actually, yeah. You know what? We're gonna cut this episode short after we read the navigation room stuff. Another big sector. You need to download data for the ice missile upgrade, but as you might expect, the data room here is secured. Level 3 security hatches are yellow. Release the security lock and download data as usual, and experiment with those new missiles. They will be helpful. You know what to do. Go to it. We'll go do that next time, though. So, thank y'all so much for watching. Appreciate y'all. You're great. And in the next episode, we'll be tackling Sector 5. Bye-bye.